to have these finished. A lot of you finished it in class. But just in case, and to help us to memorize the process, I'm going to do one more of these questions before we go on to the next section today. So I'm going to do question 4. The proper working out when you see two angles that make a right angle is to start with your pronumeral, which is x, add the other angle, which is 42, and write down that that is equal to 90 degrees. Then you will do a second line where you write the answer for x, which is when you do x, not 90, take away 42, which gives you 48 for the answer. You will also provide the reason in brackets slightly to the right of that, and the reason is right angle equals 90 degrees. Okay, so hopefully everybody has done lots and lots of those and has finished all those questions down to the end of page 12. Some of you have started on these ones, which is good. These are the supplementary angles, or angles that add to 180 degrees. So I'm going to do a couple of these just to refresh your memory. I want you to write them down so that you remember to do the proper setting out. So for the first one, I'm going to add the two angles together. I always like to put the x first. So it's going to be x plus 65. And these ones are making straight angles, which are 180 degrees. Then to find out what x is, you can use your calculator if you want to. Some of you might not need to. But you do 180 minus 65, which tells you that x is 115 degrees. Okay, then the reason in brackets. This is called a straight angle. And it is equal to 180 degrees. Has everyone written that down? I was trying to see if there's a heater on. Okay, I'm going to come down. I'm going to do a second one of those. I was just coming down to a harder one here at the end. Okay, so I'm coming down to question 34. I have 3 angles there, but they're all still making a straight line. So I follow my process. The x plus the other 2 angles, so plus 45 plus the 35 is equal to 180. Then to get the x on your calculator, you start with the 180 and you subtract the other 2 angles. Subtract the 35, subtract the 45, and that is equal to 100 degrees. The reason is the same. It's a straight angle and it is equal to 180 degrees. Remember that you need both parts in that reason to get the full mark for that. So you're going to finish those pages today down to 14. But then you're going to start on these ones here as well. These ones are very, very fast. Okay, these are very quick ones. These are your vertically opposite angles. When you have the 2 lines that cross over and the angles directly across from each other are equal. So all you have to do, the B is straight across from the 44. So all you have to do is write down B equals 44. That's it. Then the reason is, the name of that is vertically opposite angles. So we can shorten that to vert op angles. Okay, so as short as we can go, vert op angles are equal. Okay, remember that you need the name, so vertically opposite angles, and what that means. It means that they are equal. Okay, so we'll do another one of those. Let's do question. Is there a harder one down here? Probably not. They're pretty easy, these ones. Where's my next page? Still loading. Oh, they're all very nice, easy ones. All right, I'll pick one on the last page that you need to do. This is page 18. So you see it's the same thing. B is directly across from 76. So that means that B is going to be equal to 76. And all you need to do is write down that vert, op, angles are equal. So yes, it is a lot of writing the same reason over and over again. And yes, I do expect you to write it every single time. Now, that is where I would think that people could get to today, up to page 18. Okay? Some of you are quite fast. And if you do get that done, this is not compulsory. If you don't get to page 18, I would like you to do some for homework. But if you finish that and you still have time, you could have a look at these next ones because I've already shown you these ones as well. Okay, so these are our angles at a point. Just one sec. Okay, so angles at a point means that all of those angles add up to give 360 degrees. So you start with your letter. So B is the letter. And you want to add the 205. Whoops, not that, sorry, let me start again. Add the 205, add the 50. So those three angles together make 360 degrees. To find the B, to get the B, we type in 360 and we subtract 205, subtract 50, and that equals 105. So B equals 105 degrees. The reason for this one is angles at a point is the name. So we use our angle symbol, angles at a point. And what that means is that they're equal to 360 degrees. Okay? So you can start on those ones, but they will not be homework. But to page 18 needs to be done today. Okay?
That is not awesome. Yes, it is.